We got a kitty!
Poor Finn.
He's fine. Yeah!
Go over there.
Come here! Say hi, Willow! He loves her. We suck at YouTube these days, but we just wanted to catch you guys up. We got a cat. Go follow Willow and Finn on Instagram if you want to see, but we're working on them being best friends. Finn's crying. We wanted to tell a story because we were pretty sure we were gonna get scammed for a different cat
We were gonna get scammed.
So we're gonna do a story time really quick here, but I want to put in the footage of me bringing in Willow right here. Okay, so we just got Willow. I'm gonna let her out so she can explore. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Hi, sweetie. Nothing to be afraid of. Just a big doofy dog. He's just goofy. He's friendly. Come here. Come here. See daddy? Isn't she cute?
She's so little.
I know.
Does she stay this size?
No, she's just a kitten. He's dying. Oh my gosh.
She smells good at
Isn't
least.
she so cute? She had a brother and I felt so bad separating them too, but
Aw.
yeah, he's a crazy guy. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, you want him?
She's white.
You're white.
You're white.
Now we're gonna tell a story about the other kitty. So getting a cat was really random. We were planning on waiting just for different life circumstances, but we were gonna wait, and then we were looking at kitties, and my opinion on
Finn's freaking out.
I just feel like we have like 10 kids now, because now one of them's always crying. I bathed her. Smell her. No, smell her back. Does it smell like Arbonne? If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, you should, because you see way more of our life on there. But Garrett_Terrell, Tay Terrell on there. And I was going through this weird, just like not happy time. I don't know. I was feeling really depressy.
Every week.
Okay, that's not nice.
I'm kidding.
But like life's good. I just was like not stoked on anything. And so I wanted some pet therapy, and I joked about it when I was leaving the house, and we always talked about waiting to get a cat. I need to get to the meat of the story. And basically I was leaving to go to Portland. Is that when this happened, basically? Last week?
I think.
Or I was running errands or something. I was like, maybe I'll just go get a cat or something. And he just, I thought he was gonna say no, but he was like, okay, well, just make it a cute one. I was like, wait, he's not like against it. And so basically I started to look. Quick thing really quick, we get a lot of haters about every area of our life. We're doing something wrong every day and we're used to it, but also at the same time people need to learn to mind their own business. So we get a lot of comments about people that were like, because we're going to share this story really quick, and still so many people are probably going to be like, oh my gosh, you were going to spend that much money on a cat. It's our money. We can do whatever we want with it. And that's my opinion on anybody. But I do get your point. People are like, go to the pound, go rescue a cat. People need homes, whatever. I get it. We've actually looked at multiple pounds in different cities and never felt like, well, there was some there, but they either have like health issues or they don't like dogs, or just it wasn't a good fit for us. And so we never showed you guys that. You guys don't see everything in our life. And so then people thought we've never looked, and they were super upset when I shared a little bit of the story on Instagram. But basically we were like, well, if we're spending our money anyway, we might as well get what we want, because we had looked around and didn't find anything. And so we want a munchkin kitty. And before we got Willow, we wanted a munchkin, and they're just like little legs. They're super cute. So we found this breeder online and basically started talking to them, and it looked legit at first. And I want to make a disclaimer here really quick, because Garrett never disclaims anything and he has a very strong opinion on this story. I could go either way, but we're pretty sure we were gonna get scammed. Like,
it was a scam.
$1,300. But this is what I will say as a disclaimer. If by chance, 10% chance, this was a real business, all I will say is they're really bad at business and way too easily offended to be a business owner, because the things we were saying respectfully, the person was being so rude back. So I'm like, even if you were legit, even if we don't think you were, if you were, you're terrible at business. That's not how you deal with people. So do you want to try to share the story, because you'll probably make it shorter than me.
So long story short, Taylor said we were gonna get a munchkin kitty, and it was quite a bit of money. It was, can I say it's over $1,000?
After shipping,
yeah, everything over $1,000.
it was $1,300.
$1,300. So I was like,
which I've saved up for it, so it's a lot, but it was something we really wanted.
But I was like, that's not just a small amount of money. That's a good chunk. And she was like, yeah, it's gonna be from this website from Montana. I was like, okay. And she showed me the website and everything, and it was like basic HTML. Like, it was just a very cheaply done website. So that was the first part. I didn't even tell you that. That kind of made me a little weary. And then I was like, okay, so let's get some more info. The thing that made me feel weird about it was Taylor showed me these pictures, and they were 4 pictures of the cat, and they literally looked like they were off Google. And I was like, we gotta run like Google searches on these, because these look like...
We pulled a Neve from Catfish.
They look like just Pinterest photos. They're like so generic, just face shots, no body, no nothing. And I was like, okay, this is giving me a weird feeling. I think it's fake. I think it's a scam. And then what did we do after that? We asked for the video, right?
Yeah, so I was communicating over email, and I like am nice. I kind of, okay, this is an extreme example, but if you were in custody with like a murderer, you have to play dumb and let them think that you don't know what's going on, but be very observant. So that's kind of what I was doing in the email. I was like, oh yeah, okay, but then I was like, meh, and then I would ask questions. Increasingly, they were getting more aggravated with me. So basically, they would just like, it looked really professional, the first email we got. It was like breaking down the price of everything. They pay for like spaying the cat or whatever, all this stuff. And but then I started to ask more questions. Like, there was only a few pictures on there, which is fine, but I explained to them like, hey, when we bought our dog last year and he was long distance, we couldn't meet him before we bought him, and to help us feel more comfortable, the breeder like sent us videos of him, and so we knew he was real. And so we asked for a video of the cat, and it was just the face. And so this is where things got like weirder and weirder. It was just the face, and it was like 4 seconds long, and the guy was like squishing the face and not speaking English.
Yeah, he was Asian.
Which
he was
is
like,
okay, that's not even Asian, but which is fine, except his name was very white, which again, sometimes the names don't match what you think, and maybe that's racist. We're not trying to be racist, but we were just like, that doesn't match. And so we again didn't say anything. We were just
in
like,
Montana.
So then we started to get like Neve from Catfish, and I literally started tracing the photos back. You guys can call us creepy, I don't care. That's a lot of money to just throw out there. And the guy sent that back, and I was like, hey, like, it would actually be really helpful to see the cat, and like, do you mind showing us more of like the situation? They had pictures of the house on there, supposedly the house that they raised him in, and like the room they raised him in, but you didn't see any of that in the background of the video, so it just didn't seem like it added up. And we were like, hey, do you mind sending like a video a little bit further away? Meanwhile, while we're waiting for him to respond, this is all email, we search all the images. They don't come up on Google. So that was kind of a good sign, but we still felt weird about it. I felt weird about the name not matching. So then here you go. I type in the address that they say this house is at. I look it up on Google search, and the image on the website kind of looks like the one on Google, like Street View, but it was a little different, which is weird. Like a whole half of the house was missing. And I was like, okay, maybe they added on. I don't know, like that's kind of weird. So then I looked up the like people who lived there, because you can find so much information on the internet, and it was not his name. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't his name. And so then the last request was like, I wanted to just call him out and be like, dude, like, you say this is your house, this is where you're raising these cats. It's not your name. It's a totally different name. It was like 2 women and some other guy's name. So the information didn't match, and so that's weird. And then we asked him for the other video. He responds, was so rude back to us, and basically said like, you guys ought to be more careful with how you talk to people. You're being so disrespectful. And we were not being disrespectful. Like, I was being nice about it. And I even like gave him benefit of the doubt. And I was like, hey, I'm not trying to like come across pushy. I'm just saying, like, as a breeder, you probably understand that it's like hard for us to trust that this is legit.
Here's the deal. Well, let's say, for example, the cat had a name of Bob, right? So we asked this guy over email. We were like, hey, just to calm our nerves and everything, can you send just a quick 20-30 second video of you saying hi Bob to the cat, just so we can identify it, that you have the cat in your possession and everything. Asked him a simple act that would have taken 2 minutes for him to do that for a $1,200, $1,300 sale, and he didn't do it. He got really, really, really defensive about it.
He was rude.
I can't believe you would make me do this for, what if I did this for all my clients and all this stuff? And we're like, yeah, you would expect to do that. You would expect us to be comfortable purchasing a cat on your website that was made in 1995 for $1,300. Like, it was weird. So I thought it was a scam the whole entire time. I thought it was weird from the get-go. But
I've come across...
Taylor thought different.
Well, I'm still not, I'm like 90% sure it was, but I also think I've come across a lot of business owners who are just terrible at business, and like he might have been so offended and so appalled at the fact that we might have thought it was a scam, because those things freaking exist. After I posted that on my Instagram, actually somebody sent me another video of another YouTuber who was scammed from buying a cat online. Like, it's a thing. People are actually doing this, so it's with any animals online, just like be careful. So yeah, but like people that are legit would not mind sending you that extra video to make you feel comfortable. And anyway, so that's kind of the story. We dodged a bullet. We're really sad about it because that cat was really cute, but we don't think it was real anyway. So then after that, I just started looking locally and found this one, and she's super cute. She's playing. But yeah, so now we have a cat, and we are richer than we were before because this cat was way cheaper. So that's good. And she's real. I met her in person before we got her and all of that. So he's not really into cats.
Not really.
It's okay.
More of a dog person.
I like anything that's living and breathing.
So not me.
What?
You're
living and breathing.
Barely.
Okay. So anyway, that's our video for here. We suck at YouTube. We need to get better. We say that every video.
Give us some ideas. We don't know what to do.
I have a Q&A I've been supposed to film for like a month. Maybe I'll do that today. But yeah, okay. That's all. Be careful when you're buying things on the internet. Be safe.
Be careful.
Be smart. Be careful. Okay, bye.
Bye.